babies having a blessed Wednesday. I'm just lounging around. I got up about 8, took my shower, girl, and I put my, what they call it, my dingy robe, however they say it. Yep, my dingy, most comfortable robe on. But it's clean, okay? But anyway, man, it's a lot going on, y'all. It is a lot going on for no reason, I think. But I don't know. I could be wrong, but it's a lot going on. We have the Genesis Nova Reed case going on. They looking for her today. I think hey honey 5K, hey Kelly girl, hey my mother's keeper sister, Demetrius, goddess little sis. What's going on, sisters? Yeah, I'm just lounging around. I'm just lounging. Hey Clarnita, good morning. Stephanie, good morning. Lola, good morning. Lady Mysterious, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey Jeanette. Yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. We got the me and Shank's gonna be still covering the TD McNutt. It's a lot going on with that. Thank you, Kelly girl. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Can't wait to get off and go home and lounge. I know, right, Lady Mysterious? Hey T Mills, baby. So, we got that. We got them looking for Genesis today. So I hope they find her. Let's pray that they find this little baby safe. Not harmed, y'all. I don't know why I'm yawning. She's so I went to the doctor the other day. Not yesterday, Monday. I went to the doctor and I got ulcers, you guys, in my stomach. I got ulcers in my intestines, and my bones is pulling the calcium. My body's pulling calcium from my bones, and it's going into my bloodstream. So that's why I'm not energized and stuff like that. So I got to get my vitamins and supplements. Unfortunately, I don't got a good feeling about that. I know, honey, 5K. Yeah, she's a liar. She's a liar. Hey, Miss Gemini. I know, T Meals. My stomach has been, like, I thought it was because I was eating my tacos and stuff, which is a part of it because, I've been getting, like, extra tomato, and I've been eating chicken sandwiches with extra tomato on it like crazy. Hey, Miss Jazzy, happy hump day, sis. So, I know, Lola. I know, y'all. It's crazy. I know. And I was just like having this burning sensation in my stomach. And I was like, yeah, I know I already got this cancer stuff going on. I was like, man, please don't let it be that. But when I went to the doctor Monday, that's when they told me I had ulcers in my stomach and ulcers in my intestines. So I can't drink coffee. Ugh. If that wasn't a crusher right there, when they said I can't drink coffee, I can't drink soda, which I had cut back on the soda, honestly. I can't drink carbonated drinks. Yeah, honey, 5K, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, girl, Kelly Kimball. It was so much on the list that the doctor gave me. I was like, hell, I can't eat nothing. And then I got 2 viruses, y'all. I got 2 viruses. So, he said that it's almost like I had E. coli or something, and I do eat a lot of lettuce. I do. So he said I got 2 viruses, and I was like, what? So he explained everything and stuff, and I had sent it to Time Warp so she can kind of look over it and stuff like that. So yeah, I gotta start this medicine out and get it right. I can't have nothing, T Meals. Nothing. Nothing. And no tomatoes. I cannot have tomatoes. I can't eat tomatoes and stuff like that. It's a lot on the list. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, honey, 5K. I cannot have coffee. I can't have soda. I can't have carbonated drinks. And tomatoes was on the list. It's a lot of stuff on the list that I can't have anymore. Shank was like, I've been trying to get you on a, you know what I'm saying, get you to eat right. No fast food, y'all. Oh my good. I was like, damn. What? Yes, nothing with acid. Absolutely. Look, y'all, when I say, I was like, wait, what? Like, what? No fast food. Like, everything I eat is on the list. Hey, Andy sis. But it was messing with my heart too, y'all. It was. It's messing with my heart. And he said it can make my heart stop if you don't get ulcers and stuff taken care of and stuff. So he seen all of that and stuff. I just thought my heart was fluttering because, something else. I had the same problem last year. I had to stay away from a lot of foods too. I did it, honestly. I feel so much better. Yeah, Miss Gemini, you got to get on your healthy journey. Stop playing. We need you. I know. Yeah, that's the problem. Soda. Yeah. But Benny, I cut the soda. I cut the soda. I cut the soda. And what's crazy, because last month when I had went to the doctor, I had blood in my urine and stuff. And so it could have been from the bleeding ulcers and stuff. They just didn't catch that part until now. Food is an addiction that we all ignore. Yeah, T Meals. Yes, yeah, I be just sitting here, my little heart be fluttering and stuff. And I don't know what I thought it was from me vaping, which could be that too. But girl Annie, he said that's why I'm so tired. And y'all know I just get up and I'm yawning now. And that's how I be on my lives. I just be yawning. He said that's why you don't have energy because of the calcium and stuff like that too. And my thyroids, and he said that also was causing mass in my breast and mass in my arms where the lymph nodes was coming. That's why it's hard and stuff like that. And as of now, from my doctor, he didn't detect cancer, but I still got my appointment on April the 2nd. But he said he didn't detect cancer at this time, but he knows that the mass is coming from my calcium, me pulling calcium from my bones into my bloodstream. So that's causing me to be okay, Lola, I'm gonna try that too. Yeah, that's what I said, honey. 5K. Shane got me some fruit yesterday. He went and got me a lot of fruit yesterday and stuff so I can get started. I was in bad shape in here, y'all, for real. I just want to say, and I know how to put on a game face. I know how to be sick and put on a game face at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy. So then we got the TD McNutt. Me and Shank is doing that on his channel tonight at 5 o'clock. Make sure y'all pull up. The victims' parents are speaking out, and victims are coming forward saying things about TD McNutt. And you get the unfiltered and uncensored with me and Shank Rock. It's crazy how one doctor will catch something and you see so many before. I'm really praying in this season. Yes, Jazzy. It made sense. Cause I had went to the emergency room because of the same problem. Y'all, that's the crazy part. Um, I went to the hospital and I was because I wasn't feeling good. My stomach was bothering me really bad, and I was like, "Oh, you got some blood in your urine. Just take these antibiotics and stuff, and take this for the nausea." Cause I wasn't even eating really good. Cause I was just like, something's wrong, and stuff. Annie, I tried to I know how to deal with pain until the pain is too much. Once it begins to see too much, I don't like going to hospital and doctors. I don't like taking prescription medicines and stuff like that. I don't like it at all. So I deal with the pain. I put up with it. I tolerate it. When Shank is, I'm going to the hospital, babe. I'm going to the hospital. I'm like, all right. I don't mess with the hospitals like that. I just don't like the doctors. They're poisoning our bodies with medicine. And I know medicines help some people, but they're really poisoning our bodies with medicine. But I'm just a pain tolerator, Annie. I really am. I'm just a person that tolerate pain until I can't. The 17th is the start of remanding. I'm not Muslim, but it's 30 days of discipline to get closer to God. Maybe this is coming to you at this time to bring you closer to God. Yeah, it could be. Those damn ulcers didn't pop up in a month. They been there. Sick, sad ass. Yep. To get in my intestines, y'all, for ulcers, I ain't never heard of that. It just made me cringe just to think about it. I feel the same way. Okay, so we got the TD McNutt. We got people coming out speaking, and it's disturbing and stuff. Then Fantasia gets proposed to by her husband again, and the daddy done spoke out. This is my thing. Yeah, Lola, me too. I definitely feel that way. I have to make sure if anything is wrong, go in because it takes a lot for me to let them do a shot. Girl, I don't like needles at all. When they be having to do surgeries on me, I'm like, give me a minute and stuff. Give me a minute. You know, dope me up. Dope me up good. Dope me up good. But anyway, y'all, I want y'all to hear it with me because um Fantasia daddy done spoke out. He said that Kendall is stealing money, um, and all of this. But I got a screenshot when he did the video. Fantasia said, um, Fantasia basically was saying to him like, "You're mad because you're not getting anything," or something. So, yeah, uh, definitely hit him up. But can I say this to the kids, like, cause I got 5 kids. And this is just speaking from sister to Fantasia, and stuff. And any woman that's married and stuff like that. Yes, I know how people say don't let nobody get involved with your marriage and don't let nobody break y'all up. Y'all marriage is y'all union and stuff. But it still doesn't take away a parent from being concerned. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my mom and father try to tell us about relationships, and you know, um, I wish I could go back, hey Jeanette, and listen and listen to them. If we could turn our hands back in time, I think all of us would for some part of our life. Whether it's to listen to somebody that gave us information and we just overlooked it, didn't want to listen, and stuff. She said, I do sympathize with women because these men will take advantage of you. Yeah, and I'm looking at it more of a parent. You know what I'm saying? A parent like doesn't want to see their kids hurt. Don't want to see their child used and abused. You know what I'm saying? In no way, shape, or form. And that's how I seen it. You know, I think this the one. Let me play it, y'all. So y'all can hear what he say. I've had friends and family. I don't like people who use folks. Hold on. That's Boss Talk. Boss Talk shared it too. Hold on, guys. As far as the ring that he gave it. Hold on. Where's he at? See, I be having shit in order, then I don't, honey. Wait. Y'all, I ain't got shit in order. Sit back. That would be less of me. Not to shout it out. Yes, I'm going to shout it out. I've had somebody come on. I had one, not only just one, to come. Hold on, y'all. Let me play it. I'm a little confused today with the video that's out of Fantasia on stage. I think she's in Texas, and her husband walking out. The post that I made, I meant, and the reason I posted it is because I know for sure what I'm saying. Number one, okay, Q, okay. Hey, Bam. Listen, because a lot of times you can't. Hey, Mama Q. You can't express what is going on through a post or this, that. So that's why I wanted to come live, and I want everybody, bring everybody here, those that are Fantasia fans, and because I want y'all to know one thing. I love my daughter. She's my daughter.
And I want all her fans to keep her in prayer. Number one, for those of you that have son or daughter or children, the work that I put in with my kids at a young age, I dare not let somebody that I know manipulate. Now,
Let's
she
pause
got a
right
lot
there.
to do in the bed.
He said, he don't want nobody manipulating his kids and stuff. And he just said, my cousin lost her home dealing with her baby dad. She said, I was warning her, but as you say, people not gonna listen. Well, he moved on with the next person, broke her heart. She did everything for that man, include helping him through school. She's a teacher. Hey, Mama Kim, love God then yourself. Man, I'm just saying, as children, even when we're adult children, we still don't listen. We get that in our time where we don't listen, when we don't look at the fact, we don't never look at the parent side of they trying to save us from heartbreak, they trying to save us from a lie and stuff like that. And a mother and father knows. One thing about it, hey Passion, a mother and a father, I don't care what y'all say, a mother and a father know when their child is going through something ain't right. Hey 3000, we see it before our kids see it. We can feel it. You might just call your kid like, are you okay? What's going on? And they'll be running bush, and then they'll tell you something. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to keep their relationship from you because they don't want that in their ear. They don't want the parent really honestly telling them what's right and what's wrong. My daughter does it. My oldest daughter's good with keeping it. I find out anyway. One thing about it, we're going to find out as parents what's happening. We can help, but when it's a constant thing, your eyes, yes. How many of these parents and with these kids that their children that have passed away from domestic violence try to tell them, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna hurt you, get away. Hey, Miss Low-Key, he's gonna hurt you. And these kids get away, and they didn't listen. They stayed, and they are no longer here. And how many parents out there are dealing with that grief, thinking if only she'd have listened, still blaming themselves, thinking they did something wrong, and sometimes us giving our children rightful information will push our kids away from us. As this is the devil working. These families are coming out, speaking up, saying things. This year has been, look at Glorilla. Her sister done came out. Clarissa Shields, her family done came out. Now we have Fantasia's father coming out saying like, no, nah, I don't like this. I see manipulation, and he accused them of stealing money.
But this one here, I got proof. You can't come on stage and put together a cry and this, that, and the other. When I was just told a week or so ago by a financial person that was fired from her camp that they were running up on him because there was money missing.
Mm. He said he's up there fake crying, baby, on that platform. You fake crying, acting like you're dangerously in love. They done fired the girl from the camp saying it's money missing, and they said it's him. So God had to be there. Yes, I mean, like I said, I wish, I could turn back the hands of time and listen to my parents when it came to people I was dealing with, those situations that I was in, that I just, like, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? This day in my business, and boom, it happened. Something bad happened. Y'all see, I ain't in that position anymore. Cause if my parents was wrong, I would still be with those people. If my parents was wrong, I wouldn't have went through a lot of stuff I went through.
And there was no paper trail on his part. The other folk got fired. But he got her fired. How A concerned parent like yourself, whoever's got a family, whoever's got a daughter or a son, you sit back. That would be less a man of me not to shout it out. Yes, I'm going to shout it out. I've had somebody come on to, I had one, not only just one, they called me and said, how you gonna do your daughter like, I ain't done nothing to my daughter. And I'm blessing my daughter. I called out the man. And sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Sometimes you don't get it until it's too late.
Do y'all agree with him? As a parent, do y'all agree that he had the right to speak out, after hearing about the financial situation and that somebody got fired from her camp and it's been told that, you know, her husband got her fired, got whoever the financial person was because money's coming up missing, but they said on his end, like, something's not right. But it's like he's covering his tracks to make it look like the financial person has something to do with it. Um, I saw this yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Sometimes parents feel when something isn't right. Hey, Sonya, I agree, but do y'all agree with the father for speaking out, or do y'all think he should just stay out of Fantasia's marriage relationship? I wear a Rolex. I love watches. I'm not a watch wearer. I'm not a watch wearer. I'm not. Now, bracelets, earrings, and stuff like that, and sometimes my chokers, yes. Rarely chokers, but my bracelets and stuff like that, yes. And I don't even wear rings, you guys. I'm bad with my hands. I'm always doing something. I'm always in water. I'm always washing clothes. I'm irresponsible with jewelry. Let me say that. I'm very irresponsible with jewelry. Even when Shank wanted to buy me rings, I was like, I'm irresponsible. I would love to wear rings, but I'm just irresponsible. How do y'all feel about this? He said, he's speaking out. He's not gonna let him manipulate his daughter.
Now, if my daughter don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, Brandon, if she don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, that's God. She got to deal with God for that. Listen, there's too many celebrities has went down because of the same thing. You say you love God, but you put a man before him.
Mm. He said you said you love God, but you put a man before him. Jesus.
How can a man come out of prison and then listen to the video? What the man said. Go back, listen to the video. The man said, she chose me. She chose me. Bible readers. Is that what the word say? He's supposed to chose her. Figure it out. Another thing.
Hey, Erica.
By Louis Farrakhan. Wrong deal. But they went against it. She went against it. So my thing is this. Absolutely, ma'am. It's whoever. Let me see. Christopher Jordan. Is that Christopher Jordan? I know y'all. First of all, listen. I've been dealing with bad news, bad publicity of my child for 22 years. You say pray. You can, I don't know who you've been taught by, but you can pray, pray, pray. If that person going against your prayer or going against anything that anybody say, you can pray until you turn blue. They're not really gonna pray until they're belly up or either face down.
He ain't lying about that. I done did it many a times. When I was face down or bellied up, that's when I started praying. He ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Erica Davis. T Mill said, no watch, not even a smart watch, but bracelets, yes. What y'all feeling right now? Is he wrong as a father? Is he invading into their privacy, into their relationship? Or as a parent, what do we do? Do we speak up, or do we just let our kids drown and stuff? That's I think this is a good topic right here. Yes, I think he was right for speaking out. I had to speak up for my daughter, and she finally listened and moved on. And it probably took a while, Miss Gemini. You know what I'm saying? It probably put a little. Sometimes it puts a little strain in our relationship. Fantasia even said she's not talking to him under the comment section of the video, and stuff like that. Do you pick your mate over your parents? Do you pick your mate over God? Because he's saying basically, she chose me. That's what Kendall said. She chose me, but he said the father said the Bible saying he's supposed to choose you. And he's saying he's basically to me telling Fantasia, listen to what's coming out of his mouth and stuff. Um, so a lot of us do our watches, especially the nursing staff. Yeah, definitely the nursing staff. As a parent, you speak up.
When they done come, taking all your assets away that God give you. So now listen, this is not a call. I'm not going against my daughter. But if the God is in you, don't show you manipulation. And when your man go openly and say you chose him, there's something wrong with that picture. Louis Farrakhan asked him, is she your angel? Go pull it up. I ain't drink that. Go pull it up. Louis Farrakhan in DC speaks about Fantasia. He asked, is she your angel? He said, I don't know, but she's been an angel to me.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin D punches back harder.
Sorry, y'all, about the commercial. Give me a second.
Get fast, powerful relief of your work.
Let me skip this commercial. He said, I don't feel like the father saying nothing wrong. I gotta be honest. I really don't. I just don't feel like the father's wrong. I feel like everything he's saying is true. A man is supposed to choose his wife, and I get it as from a parent standpoint. She said, so is he not happy with the relationship? He's saying it's manipulation. He's saying that when he was crying up there, he said it's money coming up missing. Like somebody from that got fired from Fantasia's camp had reached out to him and told him that Kendall is the one to make sure she got fired, and that he's the one who's really taking money and stuff.
Listen, pray for Fantasia. Fantasia fans, I love Fantasia just like you do. But you don't want to see nothing happen to Fantasia. You don't want to see her be taken over, taken advantage of. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Now, if y'all think I'm wrong, just call me a crying father. He cried to her, but I'm a crying father. Okay, somebody, oh, you just mad because you don't do it? No, 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 baby. I do me. I take care of me.
Somebody basically was like, you're just mad because she doesn't give you money, and stuff like that. And I wish they quit saying that. And because before these people were stars, they was regular people. They're still regular people. They just people that's making a lot of money. But before they were stars, they was regular people. So I wish people quit throwing that out there that it's always about money. And this is just a father. He said the same way Kendall's crying to her, I'm crying out to my daughter. He said I'm a crying father. So I don't see anything wrong with not when parents speak out, no, when cousins and and aunties, if you didn't raise me or something like that, speak out, it hits a little different. But when mothers and fathers speak out, I gotta look at it like I gotta really say what's the real dynamic of this relationship, and I don't see him saying nothing wrong when he's saying that basically I see a man manipulate my child, and he said I've seen a lot of stars fall because of this, you know what I'm saying, and not come back basically. I remember when I spoke my mind about my sister's boyfriend, and the more I told her he was no good, the more she wanted to be with him. So I learned to shut up. It was hard. Um, oh, okay, I understand the prayer and watch now for her well being and spiritual relationship with God. And that's what he's basically saying. You know, he said, how can you pick a man over God? How can you love a man more than you love God? And basically, he's on a spiritual level with her and, you know, just seeing manipulation. And that's why I say, as parents, even as siblings, we see stuff. With our best friends, we see stuff. But I feel Candy. They do. My daughters was like that with their boyfriends. The more I said stuff, the more they gravitated to them. And I was like, I just want to shut up. But you don't want to see your child being taken advantage of either. I don't care who it is. Star or no star, celebrity or no celebrity. We don't want to see our kids manipulated and taken advantage of. Um, Miss Gemini said I went through it with my daughter and she finally seen I was just looking out for her. Yep, like Monique, Wendy, Candy. Yeah, yeah.
I take care of it.
Hey girl, that
God got
cooking.
me real good. I'm concerned. I want my baby to come out on top. And some of these, if anybody's going against God, it don't really matter. Anybody that is going against whatever, because I'm not even reading a lot of the comments. But if anybody's going against that, if you got a child,
He said he just want Fantasia to come out on top. Candy's mom begged her not to get in with her husband.
if you got a son or you got a daughter, if you're letting this happen to them, then you're an unfit father or mother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Because I'm reaching out on behalf of my daughter, even if she ain't me and I don't hardly talk, it don't matter. I don't care how she feel about me. I'm responsible. I made her. You make yours. If you're not responsible for yours, so be it.
I can respect that, you know what I'm saying? He said whether she don't talk to me, whether she hates me, you know what I'm saying? I'ma still speak out. I made her.
So be it. So, but I'm gonna, just pray. I ain't gonna do too much talking. But like I say, it's some things that I know about that I really. That's why I'm pushing this. Y'all pray. I pray. I feel for her. People don't understand when you. Yeah. I got love for my family. I got love for y'all, believe it or not. And I appreciate y'all listening to me. But my thing is that post that was posted out on the window, and it's posted by several. Listen, it looks like love. But y'all know how the game is. We're not dealing with stupid people. Hey, we know what's happening. Thank you, Siri. I see you. Yeah, so really, that's why I'm pushing this. Y'all pray. I feel for her. People don't understand when you. Oh, I missed it.
He said, you know, he's basically saying everything we see that looks like it's glitter and gold. You know, he's saying that post that he looked like that he wrote seems like he loved her, how love, dangerously in love he is with her. But it's something about this man that just ain't sitting right in his soul about this man and the things that he's hearing. And when you hear something about somebody doing something to your child, you know, you can't overlook it. You can't. Hey Tracy.
Yeah, I got love for my family. I got love for y'all, believe it or not. And I appreciate y'all listening to me. But my thing is that post that was posted, I don't know when, and it's posted by several. Listen, it looks like love. But y'all know how the game is. Y'all, we're not dealing with stupid people here. We know what's happening. Thank you, Siri. I see you. Yeah, so I love you too, man. Boo, I see you, everybody. Listen, y'all just keep it praying up. And don't, that walking out on, that's a publicity stunt to make it look like that's a publicity. First of all, you walk across the, hey, wait a minute, y'all. I love y'all, but watch this, y'all. Somebody. Oh, Lord, people wake up. Wake up. What I don't want to see is this. My baby go up, then the tricks of a man bring her back down.
Mm. He said, my baby go up in the tricks of a man. Bring my baby back down. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Hey, Latasha, Lord. And I think people was missing the message. And stuff. People are, like I said, people are looking at, oh, she don't take care of you. You just mad because you ain't getting no money and stuff like that. This is a father speaking out, and I heard nothing but genuine words come from the man. He ain't bash his daughter. He was just saying, wake up. He wants his baby to wake up. He don't want to see his baby, heartbroken. He don't want to see this man be able to take everything that his daughter has worked successfully hard for all of her life and stuff, and that's any parent, any parent. And a lot of parents have dealt with man or woman, their son, their daughter, um, getting in these relationships and people taking everything that they worked hard for, their homes, their cars, their children. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the having to pay alimony and so much more. And it's almost like, damn, when you go back, like I said, and look back on stuff, somebody told you about that person and you just didn't listen. You was blinded by love. You really loved that person, and that person, just like Tyrone Davis Jr., pouring more into her than she ever poured into him, and that led that man to death.
But she's grown. A lot of times you can't win this battle. But you can let them know you was in the fight.
He said that too, Jazzy.
You can't know it ain't about no money. Like I said, I ain't worried about that. It's just Mary J. Wendy Williams. A lot of them. Why not her? But if this happened and it don't work out, the ones that went against me, they gonna tuck their tail and run and hide. Because I'm a concerned father.
He said the ones that ran and tucked their tails and went against him, he said, for being a concerned father. But we did. He said Wendy Williams, Mary J. Blige, we all seen it. We all seen that. The downfall of those ladies behind these men that they loved and thought they was building up forever together, when at the same time they was building them men up to take from them and strip them of everything. So hey, SP, hey, I I just see a father, what I'm saying, um, with that gut feeling that this man is doing it wrong. People from the camp is reaching out saying, hey, he's taking money from her, he's doing this to her and stuff like that. And when you hear stuff and you've seen stuff yourself, you know what I'm saying, you can feel fake love. Something that we can't feel as children, our parents can feel that. We can be all in, our parents is gonna feel that. And Jazzy says she already lost it all before trying to save so many. I pray this is not true because she fought like hell to get back where she is. And I agree with that, Jazzy, and that's what the father was saying at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He wrote a post saying that she's come so far and she's helped so many and stuff. And he just doesn't want to see him being her downfall and stuff. Hey, Miriam, happy Hump Day. So I'm not mad at him. for being a father. I'm not mad at him for speaking out as a father. I know people's gonna agree to disagree and say that's their marriage. Should know, nobody allow anybody to get in their marriage. But I just hear concern from this man when it comes to his child, and the world seen what Fantasia has come from and stuff. She said yes, she's been burnt several times, and hey, it be wolves in sheep's clothing, men and women, men and women. That's just a part of life. They come in all different shapes and forms. They will act like they love you in front of the world, and behind closed doors, they know what they're really doing, and you so blinded by love that you will never see it. And so yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just I feel the father. I do. I feel the father, and stuff, and I feel the concern. I can genuinely hear the concern. I don't think that man is about money or nothing at all. I don't feel that when it comes to this man at all. I'm about to get off of here, y'all. I want to go live. I want to talk about the mother of Genesis Nova, and then I think I got my Epstein. I gotta push some stuff out. I don't know what I got said today, but I want to talk about that today a little bit, and then go live with Shank Rock at 5 o'clock. I hope you guys continue. She said yes, and as her father, he just went with wants what's best for his child. That's it, Candy. That's all I heard from the man, honestly, and stuff like that. It's honestly hurtful when you hear the exposure of it all, and it's so much, it's dividing the family and stuff, because as a wife, I wouldn't want to see my husband divided from his mother and father. That's just me. I'm family oriented, and I don't want nobody, I wouldn't even be in my husband's ear like they just want your money and all of that. You know what I'm saying? As the man should be the fixer to me, not just the woman. Hey, love helping out. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. So I just think we should be fixers. We all should be fixers, and I just hate family division. But let's pray for Fantasia like he asked. I pray for her, and see how this turns out, y'all. See how this goes and stuff. I wish the best for her, and I wish the best for the father as well. I really hate seeing stuff like this, but hey, Charlie girl. She said in my Bernie back. Okay. Thank you, Charlie, for being a member for 12 months. Love you, Bookie. Um, People was coming in yesterday while I was live before I get out of here, and they was like, have you heard about Vari? And one side is saying Vari hurt Jarvis, fought Jarvis, but Roxy made a post saying that's not true. That Vari allegedly OD'd and was in the sent to a whole different part, and that Jarvis Butts is in PC, protective custody. So I don't know what's going on with that, y'all. I'm just hearing stuff today, like seeing the post that Roxy made today. So I don't know what's going on with that situation, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. But people was asking me, did I know? I heard. And then today I saw Roxy's post, and I was like, oh wow. The post I saw said somebody else with Jarvis, allegedly. Yeah, Lola. Yeah, I definitely seen that too. That it wasn't Bari. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what's true and what's not true when it comes to that. But I know it's a lot going on. That's all I know. Salute everybody. Have a blessed Wednesday.